Hi, my name is Manoj Kumadi. My register number is Shiva156256. Today I am going to explain my compiler lab program on 61, that is experiment 6, that is single pass assembler for SIC. To stimulate the concept of single pass assembler for simplified instructional computer, here is the description for that. An assembly is a program that accepts an input, an assembly language program, and produces its missing language equivalent, that is object code, along with the information for the loader. The assembly language that can be program that can be converted to assembler and then converted to linker, then it's going to be executed. This it provides more control over handling particular hardware components and generates smaller or more compact executable modules, and often results in faster execution. Now, the main thing that is open and reading the open input file, and then if the input file line has the open upcode start to the following, then in that it's going to be start initialize LC the operand value, then otherwise it has no value, the operand value it is going to set LC as 0 and inputting the line to the intermediate file. Following steps that going to be entered in the, until the upload is end. The symbol table, if the symbol table is not available, then enter into the symbol into symbol tab and store the other error message will be displayed. There is a opcode, then opcode is incremented that LC by 3. And then here opcode is the reserved word, and then equivalent of that operand value is into 3. Then reserved byte increment LC by the integer equivalent of that operand value. And then the intermediate file along with their rotation counters, and then it's going to be close all the files. Then it is a sample input. If we do this, it is going to display the total. Uh, it has been stored in the symbol tab text of this. It's going to show the result of this for object code. It is going to show the total result in this. Now we are going to show code. The program first of all, here I'm creating one of the package of H116 for that. Here importing the total all the buffer reader files, um, and then file reader and then file writer. Total I'm importing them from the Java that, and from here from these parameters I'm going to command in this command lines. I'm using these line arguments that are throw try catch exceptions. For this first of all I'm throwing the exception here in the main program, and then here I'm creating the hash table for that ready from the op table, and then here for symbol table of this from the hash table I'm creating the size length of that. From the buffer reader it is going to read new buffer reader of new buffer reader br equals to new buffer reader of new file. It is the to read the location of that input file. From that what the code that has been given from them, it is going to load for this op tab. What we have given op tab.text, and here input.text. For this inputting this total data in the one text file. For that I am creating here buffer reader. This buffer reader can read the total file containing the total um, to execute the first instruction of the program, and then here straight line of this total title, and then as they said line counter set as 0 if there is no value, then it is going to start from 0. Then from while condition, then it is going to read the line. It is not equals to null, then it is going to start the program of that. Here I am creating one of the string of length 10, and then from C line input that can be splitted by line. For that I am creating this, and the length has been given the title of C of 0 of this length that can be started, and then after this they said that into 3 here of this location counter by 3, the starting right the location on 1 by 1. The starting location will be 1000. If it is 1000, then the next location will be 1003, like that will be going on. And then the starting address of this percent, it can be in any in string value also. It is going to be parsing, it is going to change into integer, and then location counter it is going to be start. Else starting value 0, then it is going to location counter will be start. Then it is going to write the line. If line contains end, then it is going to stop there itself. And then moving on to the location counter of pass one symbol table of this line operator and symbol and location counter and writer. It contains the total location counter of a symbol pass one symbol update, and then it is going to end. Then after location counter, it is going to write this total integer to hexa string as we said here this to hexa of 16, and then int value of location counter minus start, it is going to be start like this, and then after buffer header and writing, it is going to be closed. Then from buffer header of length, we are creating another enter file of this, inputting the total this optab data. I have created there another one. For that, I am storing this values for that changing values. Um, to read the buffer and the writer, and then after reading this from pass to, I'm creating here string line hash table operator and hash table symbol and initializing the location counter for the data types. Then up to now we have seen the header part, and here it is a text part. It is going to show the total object code goes to object code of this total. It can be displayed like this, and then integer value of it can be changed from hexa. Then it is going to increase the address of this total. How I said 1000 to 1003 of this location counter that can be changed by 3 by 3, and if reserved word, else if the line contains the reserved word, then it is going to be in 3 into integer into percent of starting location of 3, and then reserved byte it's going to be same like that. And then for word also same object code into this location into 26 that can be shown here, and at last it is going to be printed of this object code for that what the value that has been given for there, and at last you have to return the location counter. From password symbol table update, it is going to as they said, it is going to write with data types of this string line and hash table operator as hash table, and for this data type as hash table symbol table for location counter as int. For buffer writer, this is the location data type, and it throws the exception. It's going to split by line, and it contains the key. Then it is going to show the matches A to Z, and then symbol is not equals to contain C of 1. Then it is going to be symbol table of C of 1. Else label already exists, it is going to be shown. Otherwise, the invalid label name it is going to show. For word also same. As I said, it is going to split it by 3. Thousand for reserve word also same, and for reserve byte also same. Attached it is going to return the location counter. For word it is showing the location counter plus 3. For this location counter into 3 into the string can be changed to integer of this location counter, and then same like this for this also. And from private this ready table, it is throws the exception of this total hash table operand for this new, and this is going to be shown the length. And then from buffer header, it is the optab text. It is the value that has been given for store and load, the value that can be loaded here in the optab.text. The total string values of this can be loaded in this, and this can be denoted through this, and it can be splitted here, and it changes the string value into integer value through parsing, and at last it is going to return the optab. Then now we are going to save our output. Here it is the output that has I gave here the this is the output that has been shown. The text that I have been given in this, or here it is. For input file, I have stored this total value as they gave of this total data that has been stored in input string input.text that I stored here, and then integer dot test. This is the total values that has been given for reserve byte and reserve word, and this is the load values and the store values. Uh, of this running total, it is going to show the output like this. The total object code for that header and it is going to show like this. Thank you.